I watch you everywhere.
What's your name?
Michael, man.
Michael, nice to meet you. Where are you from, Michael?
I'm from East London.
You're from East. Where about East, man? Stratford?
Bow, yeah.
Bow, yeah?
Yeah.
So how come you're not Muslim yet?
Oh, I like that one. Try that one. No. Honestly, I got respect for the religion.
Yeah.
I grew up around Bow. There's a
lot of Muslims in the area.
Never had an issue with religion. I find it beautiful. I've got so many friends that trying to convert me and say,
I wish I to convert you, but I wish I to reason like were you Christian?
I'm Christian, yeah.
Was it born again or? Born again Christian, yeah. My wife, she was a Catholic.
Yeah.
And she became Muslim, but so you believe in Jesus to be God?
Yeah. No. There's a difference. Okay. I don't believe Jesus is my God. We follow him as you follow
Prophet Muhammad.
That's how I follow Jesus Christ as a messenger from God.
Okay, so
there's a lot of Christians that it's a mixture. People will say, Jesus is God. Jesus, we need to. No. That's the Son of God. He's the messenger.
Yes. So you're different than the other Christians then.
Yeah.
Because there's some Christians they say it's God. Some of this does say he's the Son of God and he's a messenger of God.
Yeah.
But even the term Son of God, what does it mean?
He come from. It's the Son of God, isn't it? God's his father,
No, but the term father was used by the Israelites.
Right.
If you look at the Old Testament, Jacob is called the son of God.
Yeah.
Adam is called the son of God.
Yeah.
So son of God is not something which is like actual father or actual son.
Yeah.
It means that if someone is a righteous man, like in English language we say is a man of God.
Yeah.
Is a man of God doesn't mean it's like actual man of God. It means just someone who's a pious person. Upholds So when they say he's a son of God, means he's a righteous man. However, the Romans, when they adopted Christianity, they took it literally. They said Jesus is the literal son of God, and that's blasphemy, because God is. Imagine I bring you a cow, and I bring you a puppy, a dog, and I say this dog is a child of the cow. And I say it doesn't make any sense. God is not a human being.
No, God is.
There's nothing like God.
Yeah, no. I know what you're saying.
God is the creator.
Yeah, we can't. There's not. No, of course.
You cannot imagine God. God is the creator of everything. So God creates us all.
Yeah.
We're not children of God. We are the servants of God.
Yes.
We are here to worship Him. So you believe is more closer to Islam than the Christianity, than the many Christians, because.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah, because
of course,
even about dying, for example, about dying for sins.
Yeah.
How Jesus is going to die for your sins, when in the Bible said everyone should be responsible for their sins?
That's a good question. No, that's right. No, you're right. I think it's. I don't know. This is
it's true. You know what I'm doing, brother? Yeah? I'm not trying to speak about something which is very, very complicated. No, I'm speaking about something which is the foundation. God gave us intellect. He gave you intellect, gave me intellect. So when God told us about the truth is so clear. You understand? So I'm not speaking to you about words in Greek and Hebrew and no. I'm showing you the foundation. If the foundation doesn't make any sense, when you look at Islam is a simple, clear religion that goes in line with our sound reasoning. There's only one God, who is the God of the creator of everything, who sent prophets Moses, Jesus, Abraham, Noah, Jacob, Isaac, Ishmael, Daniel, Jeremiah, the last Prophet Muhammad, came all of them to teach us how to worship God. That's it. But God gave them something that differentiates them from the rest of the people. For example, miracles. Jesus used to bring dead people to life. One of the miracles Prophet Muhammad did, when his people came to him and told him, give us a miracle, he divided the moon into two. Okay?
Right, okay.
Like Moses divided the sea into two. The sea into two, Also, they came with the prophecies. Like one of the prophecies that Prophet Muhammad mentioned, which is so powerful, which we can see right now. He said there will come a time when interest, 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 banks and so on, He said interest will become widespread, even if you are not involved directly, will affect you.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Now, if you open a bank account, even if you tell them, listen, I don't want interest in my account, they will still use your money for interest.
Of course,
So how a man that existed 1,400 years ago was able to prophesy about something that we can observe right now, because he's a messenger of God. And who knows the future in details? Who knows the future in details? God. So now if a prophet comes and prophesies about the future, and he says a prophet of God, I'll give you another one. In the Quran, about LGBTQ, people, man, changing to women and so on. That is in the Quran. Not word for word. In the Quran, Allah said that Satan will inspire people to change Allah's creation. To change what? Allah's creation. One of our scholars called Abdul Rahman al-Sa'di, He died like 80 years ago. He said, meaning that we start changing their own creation. Now people are born healthy because they feel something else. They go change like a woman or a man. So the question you ask yourself, how this information is in the book that came 1,400 years ago?
That's definitely, I can't get onto that topic. That's with all the cameras around me.
No, forget the cameras. Use your brain. Use your intellect.
No.
That shows you this man is a prophet of God. He's a prophet of God.
Yeah.
And there's many prophecies in the Quran. You know, for example, one of the prophecies in the Quran that Islam will overpower other religions. And we know the fastest growing religion on the face of the earth. What is it? What is Islam?
Of course.
Even though in the Western world, the mainstream media is speaking bad about Islam.
But they don't understand Islam. This is what I see. I'm never against any other religion. Whatever path you follow to God, that's your choice. You're gonna go up there one way or another. Understand that?
No, but
you could be Jewish, you could be Christian, you could be Catholic, you could be Muslim. Whatever you may follow, we all go to one path to God.
No, I don't agree with that.
This is what I believe.
No,
I believe there's different types of following. You know. So,
okay.
Like I got a friend of mine. He's born a Christian, turned Muslim. Right? But do you know what his main focus in turning Muslim was? Is you know when you pray, you know when you have, it's like it helps the mind.
The prayer, the connection,
and that's when he started.
Yeah.
This is how he started like joining.
Just so it's correct you about. Sorry, finish.
And then like, obviously he's built up more, learning more about
Islam.
Yeah, of course.
Just to correct you about the path. Yes, we do agree as a Muslims that if I was alive at the time of Jesus, the only way to get to God is by following Jesus' teaching. Before Jesus, Moses. Before Moses, Abraham and so on. Now the last of this Prophet Muhammad. I don't believe that all the religions will lead us to God. Do you know why? Because why? These religions, they don't differ about branches. They differ in fundamental teaching. Like Jesus is God or Son of God. In the Quran says, وَقَالُوا اتَّخَذَ الرَّحْمَنُ وَلَدًا. They say that the most beneficent have a son. لَقَدْ جِئْتُمْ شَيْئًا إِدًّا. You came with the most horrible statement. And Allah goes on to say, if Allah allows the heaven and the earth to show their feelings towards this evil statement that Allah has a son, then the heavens will split asunder. Understand? So my point here is, if it was for everyone to follow their own way to get to God, what is the point of God sending Jesus, Moses, Abraham?
I hear that. No, I get that.
So I'm saying because God is the most wise. That's why God sent the prophets and messengers. He sent the prophets and messengers to teach us how
to follow you.
That's it. Because why? If God left it up to our feelings and our intellect, we have different feelings. We have different intellect. You understand? That's why, based upon His wisdom, He chose people, and like I mentioned, He gave them prophecies and so on.
Yeah, no, I get that. No, I respect that.
That's why that's good you married, man. How old are you, man?
24, bro.
That's good. I respect that, man.
Inshallah,
take yourself. But when you go home, pray to the God to guide you to the truth.
I pray for everyone, man.
Inshallah, take care. I never catch your name.
Michael.
Michael, nice to meet you, Baba. Take care, man.